Hello, doctor. This is my presentation. Cognitive theory is a multimedia lay CTML and its application in educational video. One, lay objectives. Two, author. Three, introduction. Four, the key elements. Five, cognitive load theory. And six, 12 multimedia lay principles. Seven, education video. Eight, application education video. Okay, this one, laying objectives. Laying objectives include how we process information and understand what is CTML. The application of CTML for instruction in education video. Two, author. Author Maya is an outstanding professor of psychology at the University of California. He is a respected research dedicated to laying the application of sciences in university. He has made significant contributions to multimedia laying, computer support laying, and computer game laying. His research is at the intersection of connection, teaching, and technology, especially focusing on how to help people transfer their knowledge into new support situations in new ways. Three, introduction. What is CTML? CTLM is one of the series of multimedia laying that comes from multimedia principles that state people learn more deeply from words and pictures than for words alone. The goal is to instructional media is in the light of how human networks with research decide principles. And the connective theory is the multimedia laying, the study of how people communicate, the theory of laying through words and images. People process and process laying materials through the two independent channels. The capacity of materials that can be processed by each channel in unit time is limited. A meaningful laying requires appropriate connective processing in a laying process. The key elements. The two established laying theories, information processing theory and connective load theory. And it includes three assumptions. One, double channel. Human process two separation channel for processing visual and hearing information, and two, limited capacity. Human are limited in amount of information that it can process in a channel at one time. And three, active laying. Human engage in active laying by attending to relevant information. Organizing select information into a coherent mental presentation and integrating that mental representation with other knowledge. This connective theory of multimedia laying. The connective theory model is the multimedia laying shows that the information processing system includes multimedia processes, sensory memory, working memory, and long-term memory. The model shows that when learners are engaged in multimedia laying, words enter the connective processing system through the auditory organ, and image enter the sensory memory stage through the visual organ. According to the requirements of meaningful teaching, learners need to pay attention to words and images to enter the working memory states. Therefore, learners organize and form all the models of the select words. The select image are organized into image models, but combine language and image models with knowledge available in the long-term memory. A cognitive theoretical model of multimedia link is constructed. Okay, this is cognitive theory of multimedia link model. Cognitive, sorry. 5. Native load theory. What is cognitive load theory? Cognitive load theory covers how we can set working memory when teaching complex concepts or solving problems. Higher cognitive load will reduce the percentage of information stored in long-term memory because you will submerge your working memory. For example, when you see something, hear something, or receive any type of information through your sense, it will enter your sensory sensor memory from here on. Your brain will quickly filter out irrelevant information. For example, if you intentionally focus on video games, you may forget the window in the next room or the smell of cooking food. Relative information enters your working memory. Once information enters your working memory, your brain will start to process it or forget it. The ultimate goal is to store information in your long-term memory. Psychologists believe that long-term memory is an information structure. These structures called patterns help you associate individual process of pieces of information with other pieces of information. For example, in your video game architecture, you may understand the rule of its button on the controller in a game environment. Examples of cognitive load theory. When you first use the controller, the information of each button is in your working memory. You have researched and processed that this information long enough that it has new entered your long-term memory and can be easily retrieved every time you pick up the controllers. This information processing theory model, the cognitive load theory, is based on a human information processing model, and also in the feature, which describe the process as having their main components: sensor memory, working memory, and long-term memory. For example, everyone is bombarded with sensor information every day. Sensor memory filter out most of the information, but leave an impression on people. That is what is most important, and it takes long enough to pass onto work memory. Information from sensor memory into your working memory, where it is as a process or discarded. Working memory usually store 5 to 9 pieces of information at the same time. When the brain processes information, it will classify the information and transfer it to long-term memory and store it in a knowledge structure called the pattern. This knowledge structure organizes the information according to how you use it. 6. 12 multimedia learning principles. And 1. Coherent principles. QIM best when they do not contain irrelevant and distracting materials. And two single pitfalls. Human learn best when they are, are currently display what to pay attention to on the screen. The three fidelity principles. Human learn best through the narration and the pictures, not enough narration pictures and text. And four, pitfall of spatial proximity. When the relevant text and visual effects are physically close, human learning is the best. Community principle. Human learn best when the corresponding words and visual effects are present together rather than in sequential order. And six, segmentation principle. Human learn best when information is present in segments, not in a long continuous flow. And seven, per train person principle. If humans have learned some basic knowledge, their learning efficiency will be higher. And eight, principle of modality. Humans learn best from visual and spoken words, not from visual and printed words. Then, multimedia pitfalls. It is better for humans to learn from words and pictures, not just words. And 10, interpretation principles compared with overly formal voice. Humans learn best from more informal and conversational voice. And 11, some is for compared with the computer voice, human learn best from human voice. And 12, image principle. If there is important information to learn, the relevant visual and motion effect on the screen is better than the teacher's oral expression. Then, educational video. 1. Lightboard video. Lightboard video is a way to do the work of the board and talk directly with your audience at the same time. And 2. Mock videos provide guidance, information, or explanation for specific topics. 3. Training videos. A training video is very suitable for new employees to be inducted and introduce the company culture to new employees. And for tourist video, this video provides guidance uh, through the use of live demonstration, animation, notes, and recording will attract your audience. And the 5, screencast. A video mainly recorded on the screen use to teach someone to complete a task or share knowledge. And 6, video presentation. So the benefits of the product service or ideas through interesting graphic and image, simple text, and appropriate narration. And 7, live lecture video. Live lecture video are especially people that make the audience feel the specific place, specific place you are discussing. And 8, documentary video. Documentary video has credibility and knowledge, which can arouse the interest of the audience, complicable to history class. Applicable to history class. And then, drawing a concept video. Their types of videos include to use the image, symbols, shapes, and text to visually outline a concept. And 8. Application educational video. First, signaling. By highlighting key information, it helps to get learners' attention so as to process specific elements of the video in working memory. That can reduce the additional burden by helping rookie uh, learn to determine which elements of complex tasks are important tasks and it can also increase the relevant burden by the emphasizing the organization and connection of information. For example, use the symbols on the screen to highlight uh, important information. To segmenting. Segmentation is the segmentation of information, which enables learners to access small pieces of new information and control the flow of the new information. Segmentation can be achieved by making a short video and including a click-forward path in the video. For example, using YouTube to provide the students with questions and propose them to click forward after completion. Completing. Uh, and waiting is to remove interesting but irrelevant information from the video that is information that is not helpful for learning objectives. For example, music complex background or audition features in animals require learners to whether whether they should pay attention to them, which will increase listening burden and reduce learning. Last, multimodality. The process of using audio libraries, channels, and resource embeds channels to convey new information at the same time and adapting specific types of information to the most appropriate channels. For example, the animals shows the process on the screen will describe in the process user used to channels to illustrate the process says the process providing uh, needs with draw and complementary information such as this emotion demonstrate and text and text explanation. Okay, doctor, I'm presently finished. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.